Word Ice brings you any educational knowledge or information around the globe, current or many years ago, that has historical or significant value. It is your eyes to the world. Do you know that there is one place in the world where snowing is a whole year round, where freezing cold is common, that temperatures could always drop to -30 to as low as -40 or even down below? Where you have 84 days of 24 hours daytime, $60 of 24 hours nighttime, where you will enjoy watching the northern lights dance in a clear dark sky, where you can see huge bowhead whale being harvested, where polar bear comes out from nowhere, is scavenging for food, and where other animals native to the Arctic region can be seen everywhere. These are some of those wonderful things to experience in this part of the world. Yes, you can experience all of this in a place called Utqiagvik in Alaska. I know. I had lived in Utqiagvik for 8 solid years, and with my experience, allow me to share them with you through my photographs and videos. Utqiagvik is a traditional Inupiat name that refers to a place for gathering wild roots. It is formerly known as Barrow, but the Inupiat decided to restore its original indigenous name. Utqiagvik is on the edge of the Arctic Ocean, where the Chukchi and Beaufort Seas meet. It is about 1,300 miles away from the North Pole. Due to its location in the Alaska map, it is dubbed as the top of the world. There is no long-term road from anywhere in Alaska that connects to Utqiagvik. One has to fly either from Anchorage or from Fairbanks to Utqiagvik, which makes everything in this little town of the North Slope Borough too expensive. Like gasoline, food, housing, and even plane fare, the only means of transport in and out of Utqiagvik. However, the pay is good when one works in Utqiagvik, which may somehow offset the high cost of living. The 2020 census disclosed that Utqiagvik is now populated by about 4,927 people. 80% are Inupiat. The rest are Caucasians, African American blacks, Asians, and the Pacific Islanders. Filipinos number about 450, making them the largest minority group after the indigenous population. Snow in Utqiagvik is a year-round occurrence. From September to December, as the days and months roll by, snow continues unleashing its coldest blasts, throwing temperatures up and down in the negatives, with strong wind chills every now and then that send residents shivering in extreme coldness. Big and huge amount of snow would fall everywhere, driven by strong and chilly winds. Even with the return of the sun, after more than 2 months of absence, cold weather condition still prevails in Utqiagvik. Mounds of snow gather on the doors of houses, alleyways, and on the walls of building structures, or cover cars completely in its entirety, as it has always been, year in and year out. Speaking of the presence and absence of the sun, Utqiagvik is home to two phenomena: the so-called summer solstice or midnight sun, where sunset is also the sunrise. It is a 24-hour daytime that lasts for 3 months or over 80 days of uninterrupted daylight. The sun doesn't completely set from early May to until a few days at the end of July. One wakes up in the morning with the sun shining brightly and sleeps at night with the sun still up in the sky. Then on the 18th of November, the sun goes down completely and to rise again on the 23rd of January, which is about 67 days of 24 hours of polar night, wherein one experiences going to bed at night and wakes up still in darkness in the morning. Incidentally, November and December are good months for watching the northern light as it dances in a clear dark sky. It usually appears beautiful and mesmerizing when the temperature is at its lowest, cold that seeps right deep into one's bone. Since Utqiagvik is a flat tundra, no mountains, no buildings, or trees, life in this place is from home to work to home. Most of the activities are held indoors, like men and women's basketball,
Yeah, we don't need no cities.
volleyballs, and wrestling. With the exception of the football games, which are held at the open football field of Cathy Parker, regardless of whether it is snowing or not, whether it is freaking cold or not. Other indoor activities are parties, jamming, karaoke singing, accompanied by booze and other alcoholic drinks, dancing, chess playing, and even gambling. Once every 2 years, in late January or early February, after the darkest of winter, a gathering of native Alaskans, known as Kiviak, is conveniently held at the Barrow High School gym. The gatherings, which is participated in by the indigenous group in other countries and neighboring villages, is a way to foster strong alliances and camaraderie among them, characterized by dancing, gift giving, eating, and trading. It is a happy occasion for everyone joining the festivity. Summer is always cool in Utqiagvik. This is the time where children would be basking under a much warmer sun, enjoying the luxury of outdoor fun, be it on the school grounds, on the streets. On their backyards, or on the beach. Summer is also the time where a flock of geese would appear on the horizon just above the sea ice that starts breaking apart. Birds fly, and seabirds frolic on water and on the sun. while a white swan glides gracefully either in water or on land, like ballerinas dancing on a stage, proudly carving its long neck into an S shape or in a straight up appearance. When hunger strikes in, polar bears may venture into the city scavenging for food. Sometimes a lucky one may come out of the frigid water dragging a lifeless seal. As elusive as they are, foxes find the tundra their playground, but very much cognizant of their surroundings for their very own survival. Caribous graze the snow-covered tundra for plants, while snowy owls, native to the Arctic region, appear on rooftops, on electric posts, on wooden structures, hunting for lemmings and birds. There are two whaling seasons that the Inupiat observe, one during the months of April and May, and the other one is from October to November. That is when the sea has frozen considerably, which is a follow-up of the initial whale harvesting season. Whale hunting is based on a quota system, which accounts for the population and growth of bowhead whales. The harvesting of whales is monitored strictly by the International Whaling Commission. A violation of the guidelines would merit strict penalties and punishment, with a felony charge, heavy fines, and jail time in some cases. In late June, A whaling festival called Nalukatak is held outdoor, where people celebrate a successful whale hunting season. Sharing of whale meat called maktak dominates the festivity, accompanied by the offering of traditional meals of caribou meat to the community. The celebration is capped with a blanket toast of volunteers from children to adults alike, which is exactly what Nalukatak means. The year-round activities in Utqiagvik ends with a fantastic display of fireworks along the Stevenson Street just between the frozen sea and the frozen Barrow Lagoon, ushering in a new year for the people of Utqiagvik. with great amount of snowfall, almost all year round, more often non-stop, that blanket the entire city white. Utqiagvik, with its 24 hours of daytime and nighttime, with its whale hunting tradition, with its wild and beautiful birds, especially the amazingly gorgeous snowy owls, polar bears, and caribous, as well as the dancing northern lights at night, easily transform Utqiagvik into a heaven touched on earth and becomes an interesting place to see and experience. So, remember a place called Utqiagvik in Alaska. And that's for now for World Eyes. Stay tuned on my next vlog and don't forget to subscribe, please. Thank you.